team here might need to ask for forgiveness. Sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars and LaVell Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the BYU Cougars. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here and moved by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he's going to bring this one out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
First and
10. He's going to take off. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. BYU right back to the line.
So that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. When you get chunks like that on first down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
To the air, it's Bachmeier. Rushes on him. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
It's a defense that prides themselves on taking the football away. They believe they could impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the opening drive. It was a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession, and that is huge for their confidence.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he wanted to get the score right there when he calls in.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for a quarterback. You got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one we'd like to have back.
They'll turn the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. It's marked down. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State! Offense did exactly what he's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the extra point makes it 7-0.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's not going to take the touchdown. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. it's Buckmeyer. Using the quick game.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Running into the open space. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. BYU with the 1st and 10.
They'll pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. BYU lines up quickly.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make it.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Buckmeyer. Under fire. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Number 12. Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 we can look right. Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Penn State 14, BYU 0.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee in this drive. Will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Got room at the 35. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Back to pass, it's Buckmeyer. Got his man on the right. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cougars want to crank the tempo. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And this offense is searching, man. They're trying to find something. Last week, they did nothing. They got nothing going, looked really, really poor. This week's starting a little sluggish. They got to find something they can hang their hat on and something they can build off of for this offense.
He'll pull it down and right. There he goes. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. Off the play fake. Looking deep. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. The play fake on first down to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double cover. Good game on the return, and this defense has set him up for the big play.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake, you huddle the guys up, sudden change, be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. On the option. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll run for it on third and short. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Off play action on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in the last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
And the Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grabbed in the middle. It's Phillips. Slippery slide. Finding his way and ran back through the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets to his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Pretty good job on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 32-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front. Create some running lanes. The running back before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't work it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on down. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. From the gun, the running back has it. Fighting off the defender.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Running back searching for a hole. Hits him with a stiff arm. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, BYU! Looking for the time with the extra point.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game because now they hit the extra point. They tie this game. Anything could happen.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squealer inside the 30. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
There he goes. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Got a little space. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
The counter run play is really tricky for defenses to stop because it forces you to play with great eye discipline. Everything in pre-snap is telling you the ball's going to the strong side, but now they run it back weak and they're pulling offensive linemen. This defense better be ready because this won't be the last time today they see the counter run.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Throws to the back. That's caught. It's Martin. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
He's brought down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll run it again. Got it into the red zone. Dragged down at the 18-yard line.
When we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down.
It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's done. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. And to the end zone. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll try the
of 2.
The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half.
Timeout, BYU.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and goal. Here we go. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll try to run it in. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. You know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position.
I'm thinking about the defense. They're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counter-punch and attack them?
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State!
Touchdown, Penn State.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Buckmeyer. Keeps looking downfield. Finds space on the right. Across the 40 outbound at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Big gainer on that first play. Now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the 1st half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Pocket breaking down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
That's going to wrap up the 1st half. Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this 2nd half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the 1st half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the 2nd half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
As he picks up the 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The short hands, it's drag down, and they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
He's marked down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you throw to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, you know, and then the second one.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Try to clear the picture. Wide receiver comes in motion with jet sweep pass. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Cougars are in the hurry up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Oh, he's got some space. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Fourth down, trying to find his man. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. First down and more. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
And that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. This BYU offense set up with another first down.
Check. White 94 slider choice. Blue 22.
Flicks it out to the back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here comes the hurry up. Wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Buckmeyer. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
White 15, Rocky switch. White 15, Rocky switch.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Takes the pick back to the 32-yard line, and now this offense will be in business. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They'll start this drive going to the air. And as he throws, missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
From the gun, ground game. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game moves on in the second half.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Trying to turn the corner on the right. Breaks the tackle.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them. You saw a great effort on that last play.
Third down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he wants it all. Grabs it up to 25-inch drop. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Penn State.
Number 12.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go-route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough. They get run by, he makes the catch, and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. This drive will open from the 15. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw. It's Butler. Quick completion on the outbound. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. BYU right back to the line. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll go to the air on second and short. He'll get rid of it. Got his man downfield. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down. And we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work in the final period of this one.
Cricket.
The give to the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll try to snap it quickly.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the fourth quarter, they're going to need it.
At this point in the game, in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
37.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. BYU has this offense clicking.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for a productive play on first down.
70 black saw. Ready?
They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up second down.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game. Obviously, they need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize it's fourth down like a lot.
Got it, looking for a first. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Fourth down coming up.
Check. White 94 slider choke.
Might be changing the route. They'll move the tight end. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Trying to take it back. He will finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house.
Number 25.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
Got a man in the middle. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in. BYU runs up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Timeout, Penn State.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throws for the tight end. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. BYU back to the line with 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. He wants it all. And he's thrown another interception. Got some room to run. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the double.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Just drives it between the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way. And we win pretty good.
On the field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Going right to work up top. Gets it out quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They'll go with the direct snap. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. BYU right back to the line. Direct snap. Oh, he's got a chance. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Hillstead. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the backboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and get them to...
Time to take a shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. On 1st and goal, let's see if BYU can score here. Fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Got his man out of the backfield. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead. Something positive to take into the next game.
That's right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the 1st down.